This has been another incredible year for CRY, and I'd like to celebrate that success. One of our aims has been to raise awareness. With this in mind, we've recently conducted a survey of 2,000 members of the public, and more than 80% of those interviewed thought that all young people should be offered cardiac screening, and the same number believe the government should be doing more to prevent these tragedies. That's a very positive response. When parents were asked if they would encourage their children to be tested, 60% said they would. Whilst 20% were unsure whether they would, only 13% said they would not actively encourage them. And the most common reasons why they said this was they felt they were fit and healthy and they didn't have any symptoms. That's a shame. This evidence is underscored by our message that 80% of all young sudden cardiac death occurs with no symptoms, and these conditions are not to do with lifestyle. The young people dying are apparently fit and healthy. This is why CRY wants all young people to be tested. So far this year, we have screened more than 26,000 people. By the end of December, this number should have reached just short of 30,000 young people. We also have more than 25,000 young people who have registered with us that they intend to be tested. Over the next 12 months, we will be providing services in local communities throughout the country to enable them to have that choice. This is only possible because of the incredible efforts of CRY families and their local communities raising funds. Thank you. This year, CRY families have raised more than ever before, almost £3.8 million to save young lives. And I have to say, that comes in small amounts here and there. There are no major corporate donors. There's no slugs of government money propping us up. We're extremely proud of that more than 80p in every pound is also goes straight back to raising awareness, supporting families after a tragedy, and also helping those young people identified with cardiac conditions. The money raised also pays for the screening of tens of thousands of young people each year and publishing groundbreaking research which is transforming the way we understand young sudden death. But all the families in the room here tonight and those supporting us around the country have done in fundraising and taking CRY's messages into local communities, it's quite incredible. I believe that one of the most important things CRY does is to provide much needed support to families. CRY's there for families after a tragedy, just as it is there for those living with heart conditions. We now have more than 400 My Heart members who are living with cardiac conditions. The number of bereaved families contacting CRY continues to increase, and we now support more than 2,500 families following young sudden cardiac death. The bereavement support programme, established by Alison Cox soon after she founded CRY in 1995, has been a lifeline for so many families. We're delighted to have so many of our bereavement supporters in the room, so many I know so well. Those people, week in, weekend out, help other families who have suffered a tragedy, listening to what they have been through and supporting them through horrendous times. I think CRY offers a unique combination of support, helping the bereaved, providing clinical research and clinical and research expertise under Professor Sanjay Sharma at the CRY Centre for Inherited Cardiac Conditions, and finally supporting through the understanding of the cause of death led by Professor Mary Shepherd at the CRY Centre for Cardiac Pathology. I believe this is why so much has been achieved, an incredible team working closely with so many families to bring about change. CRY's impressive achievements are down to a special combination of passion and effort from families, medical experts, and above all, the CRY staff. Thank you all.